So it is turnip green time in Tennessee. So I am soaking these turnip greens, and then I will rinse them off and put them in this white bucket, and then I'll soak them again, and then I'll rinse them again, and then we will cook them. I'm going to show you a really easy way to cook them. Okay guys, I have rinsed these turnip greens. I have washed them, I have rinsed them again, I have soaked them, and I have rinsed them again. You have to rinse them and soak them. I put them in the sink, clean my sink out really good, put them in the sink, soak them in the sink, rinse them, soak them, rinse them, strain them, rinse them, do it several times. You cannot do it enough. Then I'm going to put them in my crock pot, and then I'm just going to add some salt, going to add some black pepper, and then I believe this is country ham. This is like just some fatty ends of country ham I bought. I'll vacuum seal them so they'll last a long time. I'll do the same thing when I buy ham. If we have it for holidays, or if I just cook it a ham, I'll save the ends or the fatty part for beans, turnip greens, things like this, green beans, whatever I'm cooking. Peas, if I'm cooking black-eyed peas or purple peas, whatever, I'll vacuum seal them like this. They're good for a while. And then I can just throw them in here with this, and I'm going to cook them. So I'll add water. Of course, I'll cook them for probably 6 to 8 hours in the crock pot till they're tender. Then I'll let them cool completely, and once they cool completely, then I will strain them just a little bit and put them in freezer bags and lay them flat and put them in my freezer. So when I get ready to eat them, if we're eating them during the week, all I have to do is just cook them to heat them up. So you're not spending a couple hours on a night that you want to have for a supper to cook them. So you have easy, quick meal. Okay, I got my crock pot going. I'm going to put some in a pot too, just like I did the crock pot. You can cut these up if you want. I don't, but I am going to just put them in here. You can like pile them in here as much as you like. Pack them in there because they will condense down quite a bit. And then literally I have my ham. This is country ham, so it is still frozen a little bit, but it's very salty. So I actually will probably hold off a little bit of the salt and not add as much salt to it, but it doesn't take a lot to season them. My husband likes to add some vinegar and hot peppers back to his when they're cooked, so I don't have to season it a lot because he'll add that to it too. But I'll put all that in there on top, and it will cook down quite a bit. But and when it cooks down a little bit, sometimes I'll add some back to it because it doesn't take it. Again, I'm just adding black pepper. It doesn't take it that long to cook down a little bit. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt. Oop! And drop the salt. A little bit of salt, probably add a little bit more. And then we'll add water to it, and then we'll just put it on the stove. This one will go on the stove for a little bit, and then you might have to keep adding water to it and watch it until it gets to the tenderness that you want them. And then I'll let them cool, and then like I said, I'll put them in bags, and then I'll put them in the freezer, and they'll be ready to go for meal. Okay, so I finished the pot of turnip greens today, and I also finished the crock pot full. I have 3 bags out of the ones that I did in the pot. They condensed down a lot. I filled these about 3/4 the way full. Then you can see this is filled about 3/4 the way full. Then I'll add some of the water back to them, just to where it's about 3/4 the way covered. Well, actually I'll cover the turnip greens, but the bag will just be about 3/4 the way full. And then I'll just seal it just a little bit, and I'll squeeze some of the air out. And then it's ready to freeze. I lay flat to freeze, so they just sit better in the freezer. Of course I date them. But this is enough for my husband to have like a couple meals off of. I don't eat them, so I'll just bring them, like put them in a pot, open them up, put them in a pot, frozen, heat them up till they come to a boil, and then they'll be ready for him to eat within like 10 to 15 minutes with dinner in the evening, so I don't have to sit there and cook them for hours. So, but that's how I do them. Super easy. Prepped ahead of time. I'll probably get about eight bags out of the pots I did today. And that was probably like 2 grocery sacks packed full of turnip greens. So they condensed down a lot. But they're cooked ahead of time, so it doesn't take me a long time. It only stinks at my house one time. So they're done, but it was super easy. You can add what you want to add to them. There's lots of recipes actually for turnip greens that you can do. I may add some of those later on, and maybe I'll find a way that I will actually like to eat them. But I just want to show you there's 2 different ways to do it. You can do it in a pot, or you can do it in a crock pot. Super easy, and they actually taste just the same. Hope you enjoy.